I'm Ryan Harvin,
And I'm Marsha Gardner.
and tomorrow we will be wed.
And we will have our first kiss.
I now pronounce them man and wife, and you may kiss the bride.
And before Marsha moved, there was actually, I had talked with Marsha's brother about pursuing her, and I knew what I wanted. I knew that I wanted to marry this woman, and I had strong desires to do so, and I was prepared for whatever it took. And I went through this, the decision process with Marsha about coming back, or going back to Swan River. And we discussed it, and I was on the same page. I was like, great, that's awesome, you want to be under your dad's authority. I was on the same page, and I thought, if this is God's will, he'll make a way. And that's exactly what he did. But rewinding back from that a little bit, I had talked to Marsha's brother, and we discussed calling Mr. Gardner and getting his permission to pursue his daughter further than I had already. And so I did, and we had, I guess, many discussions about that, and he eventually did say, yeah, okay, you can pursue my daughter, you can enter into courtship with her eventually. But there's a time there then he said that it was not a good idea to talk to Marsha, and so I obeyed that. This is about respecting his authority as my elder, as her father, and I know that God has blessed that. In the end, we're getting married tomorrow. But after she had moved, there was that time when we didn't talk, and that passed. We were eventually able to talk after I started talking to her father and getting to know the family a little bit better day by day. I would talk to him probably 2-3 times a week, just talking about our weeks, talking about theology, where we stood, and I was telling him about things I'd learned, asking about how Marsha was doing, and this progressed through time. And all the while, I'm still pursuing her, still wanting marriage. Nothing has changed on my end. I wanted what I wanted. I wanted marriage with her. Jumping forward quite a ways, I guess. After several visits with the parents in Manitoba, I got the go-ahead to move there and to know the family even further, to see if this fit was right. Nothing was said about marriage yet with them. It wasn't discussed. He knew my intentions, but this was all to see if we fit. And so I moved to Swan River, and me and Marsha got to develop our relationship, seeing each other. We saw each other every single day and many hours a day, so we got to develop our relationship, strengths, weaknesses, work through difficulties, many things like that. And the same with the parents. I got to know them on such a level that I'm called apparently a son of theirs now, which is a blessing to me. So during my time in Swan River, I had spoke to Mr. Gardner many times about marriage and my thoughts on it, what I thought marriage was, what a biblical foundation for marriage was, and that is Christ. That is definitely Christ. And it came to a point where I thought I was in a position to ask him for his daughter's hand in marriage, and that's exactly what I did. And it went well. Obviously it went well, I guess, but...
I guess I should give an opportunity to Marsha and Ryan to say a few words as well, so come on up.
I'd like to, recount a little bit of history and how I got here, so you guys are in the know. But I'll just start from a significant point. It's about the time I met her. We were evangelizing on White Ave, and from the first time I saw her, I knew I wanted to marry her, and I loved her very much. But from then it grew, and she decided at that point, from a month away, that she would move back. And I decided that I wanted to pursue this one, and I did. So 6 months later, I got permission to move here, and that's where I met all you guys, which was really nice. But yeah, it leads me up to this point now. Marsha, my partner. We should marry. Yeah, so I proposed in the church, and even during our engagement, while this is all going on, we're striving for purity, and we're striving to glorify God in our relationship, and in our minds, in our actions, in all sorts of ways. During the engagement, we'd take steps, like Marsha had previously said, just, for a period of time we wouldn't hug, just because the temptation would get to us, and we took necessary steps to make no provision for the flesh, to do what it takes to live purity out in our relationship. And it just carried on all the way until today. Tomorrow we have our first kiss as a married couple, and praise be to God for that. He has given us the strength to do so, and this has come with unceasing prayer during the whole thing. It doesn't come with it. I mean, this is not done on our own strength or our own power or anything. This is all God, and to Him be the glory for that.